Hey guys, it's Friday. Yep, time for a new video. Unfortunately, this week I haven't done a thing. I took a break. Um, I did, however, try building what you see in front of you, which is the 57 Ford Custom 300. And my plan for this car is to build just a 50s, early 60s custom, mild custom. I wanted to do a Watson style build, something that would look like a Watson style paint job. But I just don't have the skill for this fine line tape to get the design that's in my head for this car out. So unfortunately, I'm not sure exactly how it's going to go. But anyways, this is what I've got so far. Of course, the engine is assembled, ready to do a paint job, and then of course, like I always do, I'll paint it. Then I'll go back in and detail it. Painting the fan belt black, carburetors, so forth and so on, fuel lines. But so there isn't a whole lot to tell you other than I altered the suspension height, and I added these wheels and tires, and these hubcaps. Excuse me, actually came from an AMT customizing kit 57 Chevy that I'd picked up from Gary Seeds a while back. Actually, he sent it to me. I didn't really pick it up from him. He gave it to me. But excuse me, so sorry about that. I thought these had that look, that right look, and I've run out of everything here: wheels, tires, engines, you name it. I've got plenty of kits, but I like customs. I mean, I like building customs and hot rods and things like that. So most of the stuff, like you, I mean, I buy pretty much how it comes out of the kit, and needs to be altered, in my opinion. That's why we build them the way we want to. But either way, I came up with these. Let me get this heavy block out of the way. This is my idea. Like I said, a color I'm thinking about going with is this Vallejo, and it's a bronze color. I don't know if you can see that too well or not, but I'm sure there it's going to look gold, but it's a bronze, and it's a really good looking color. I'm thinking maybe bronze this section of the body and then leave the back and the top white, which I know it's usually whatever color's here, the top's the same color, and then the back would be white or blue, or, well, there you go, on the box. But I'm thinking about doing it something like that. Most of the time, like I said, you'd see them, the top and the side is the same color, and then the back would be white. But in this case, they're showing a blue top, or a light blue top, and a light blue back section, trunk section anyways. So that's possibly what I'm going to do, is maybe use this bronze, leave the top and the back half white, and then the lower section and the front section, maybe do it in this bronze color. I don't know. Maybe tape off some lines or something like that. I'd really love to do a Watson style paint job on this thing, but unfortunately I couldn't get the work to come out of me this week. It's been so hot. It's hot now, as a matter of fact. I didn't know what I was going to do for a video, because I like to, I like to give you guys a finished project. I don't like to show you what I'm working on unless it's the beginning of the week, or maybe on the weekend, say Sunday Model Cars and Coffee. But unfortunately, sorry, this is what I've got so far, and it's not anything to really look at the moment. But the chassis painted black, engine compartment, wheels and tires are in place, and that's about all I got to show. Wasn't even going to do any body mods on this thing, like shaving the door handles or anything like that, because I wanted it to be a mild custom, something that you would see somebody, would have went to Watson and had a custom paint job, lowered the car down, put some hubcaps on it, white walls, of course, but left the door handles and all the trim and the emblems, left them in place. So that's my thought on this. Now, it could change any minute, but at the moment. That's what I'm thinking. And like I said, I didn't really know what I was going to show on this video because I didn't really have anything to show other than, look, I didn't build one this week. But then I got a delivery today. Sorry about that. I got a gift in the mail, a surprise gift from my buddy Rich. And it come with a little note, of course. Let me grab this note real quick. Kind of give you a once over here. Let you see it for yourself. Enjoy your videos on the 58 Buick, 59 Ford. I had this kit for a few years and thought you might bring it to life. That's pretty cool. Keep up the good work. It would look good on your shelf later. My buddy Rich. So Rich, I've already spoke to you on the phone, and I really appreciate this. Had no idea, of course, you know that, but I didn't. So check this out. Rich sent me a resin 58 Ford hardtop. Got your bumpers, tail lights, your little hood ornament or hood emblem, I guess you'd say, for the little notch. I'm getting it out. Give me just a second. Sorry about that. But yeah, the resin cast, but really, really nice resin. And you read it. He's had this for a while in his stash. And man, I am so looking forward to building this one. Like I said in my previous videos, these cars just fired me up, man. These, as the 59, of course, back there, but these screw bottoms just really fired me up. I want them all. I want them all, and I'm sure most of you guys do too. But now I have this one, which is something else I really wanted, just the same as I did that Buick. But you know, I'm more realistic. A lot of this stuff is unattainable. It's hard to locate, and when you do locate it, well, you all know it gets expensive. So you guys that already have this stuff, original kits, you know, screw bottoms, you guys are fortunate. You are so lucky that you were around at the time and knew to collect these things. Because the guys out here like myself that want them, well, guess you should have planned for the future, you know. But I had no idea. I had no idea I was even going to get this involved in these builds, especially these old screw bottoms. But yeah, this one's going to do just fine. I can't wait to build it. And plus, it came with a vacuum formed back glass and windshield, which is here. So yes, I've got the makings of another custom, and I cannot wait. Get this thing cleaned up and primed up, and fix the little imperfections that are in it. I'm not even sure who made this one. I spoke with him on the phone, but he never said. If he did, I didn't catch it, but never said who cast this one. So, but it looks like an older casting for sure. But anyway, so yeah, you guys stay tuned and look forward to this one, because as soon as I get the opportunity, I'm putting this one together. Oh yeah, I'll have some fun with that. But meanwhile, I wanted to get this little video out to you guys. It's not going to be very long. And, you know, say I'm sorry. I didn't build anything this week. I did take some time off. My wife, she was on vacation. She went off with her mom and her dad, and they left me home, which I chose to stay home. I didn't really care to go. But at the same time, it's just been so hot. And I've already been burnt out in more ways than one here that I just couldn't come up with anything to build. And then when I did, well, it's kind of last minute. So anyways, stay tuned, and I'll get this one finished up as soon as I possibly can. Maybe by next Friday. If I do finish it next week, I'll show it next Friday. Meanwhile, I'll be trying to gather up a few little parts and pieces. Like I said, I'm out of white walls and custom hubcaps and chrome reverse wheels and stuff like that. I've got to I've got to come up with something, because this was luck just to find these hubcaps from another kit that I knew I wasn't going to use on that kit, so that helped. So thank you, Gary, for sending that kit so I could have those hubcaps. I know that's not why you sent it, but you never know what the future is going to hold, and that's where they come into play. So anyways, you guys be safe. It's Friday, the weekend's here. You guys try to get some build time in. Sorry about that. Somebody got a loud radio in their car going by. Anyways, you guys stay safe. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys very, very much. And man, thank you again, Rich, for the gift. You guys are awesome. Oh, and one more thing. My last video, I mentioned that, hey, if there's anything that you've seen me build that you're interested in buying, well, send me an email and leave me a phone number. If there's something you want, we'll talk on the phone, because I'm a phone talker. I don't really care for emails and text messaging, but either way works for me. But with that being said, a few of you guys have done exactly what I asked. You went out, looked at some videos, seen some cars that you wanted, contacted me, and I've got a few sold now, and I'll get those things boxed up and maybe out in the mail come next week. And yeah, found some new homes and made some space, but there's still plenty left. So if you guys will listen to this video, some of you guys watch it on mute, so you're going to lose out. But there's some, like I said, I've got no space left. I'm running out of space. I've got plenty of kits to build, and I need the room. And there's some kits I won't turn loose of. Some of the builds I made I won't turn loose of, but you won't know until you send an email. But the best thing you can do is check out some of the previous videos, see something you like. Worst case scenario, I'll say, nope, don't want to sell that one, but what else do you have in mind? So don't just look at one, look at a few. If there's something I have that I've built that you would like to have, I'll cut you a good deal on it. And yeah, I'd love to see somebody on it. So anyways, you guys stay safe. Again, thank you. And I'll catch you in the next one. Later.